Okay, so we're back in Sasau. From what I remember, we need to find out who works copper. Apparently, it's not common for blacksmiths to work copper. So I guess we'll look around for every blacksmith around, see who works copper, and we've discovered a trader. For some reason, we can talk to Ulrich. I guess to report back to him what Tobias said about his documents, and help each other out. I guess. I think that's the least I can do is tell him what actually
So,
was
what did
said.
Master Feyfar have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Feyfar found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Talk to the Fresco painter. Yes, Fresco painter. I've seen you about for so long. You've been lodging here for quite a while, haven't you? Yes.
I'm glad to see you.
Why are you glad to see me?
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
I mean, he was pretty annoying when I was investigating the stone. He just didn't look like he cared, to be honest. The assistant sold
Surely
him at the
such
goods.
valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Definitely.
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
There is just something else. You need it for paint.
What do you need quicksilver for?
For Ujits.
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
Autistic.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
What do you have to say?
Why not? Show me what you have to offer.
Can't be with you.
Fine wine. Oh, he's got a treasure map, man. Yo, send me that. I'll buy all the wine as well. There you go. The charity work for the day. I guess he was the trader that I discovered. And we need to go down here near the monastery.
Yeah.
For blacksmith working around here. He just left his horse there. Why is this guy on? I mean, I guess I need to follow what he does because he looks like he's got everything unlocked. Are we talking to the overseer? Okay. That does make a bit of sense, to be fair. The assistant, the overseer's assistant. Huh. There he is. Let's talk to this guy first.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
Okay.
May the Lord watch over
Got
you.
nothing out of him.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Do you
Quicksilver?
have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I am.
Nobody, I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Why? Oh, yes.
Can't you? In the Sasau monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
He's working for someone.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jehzek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota. A scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Of course.
Not at first.
After a bribe, yeah.
They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
There's some deep stuff, man. Some like literal, like, you know, well-structured, organized crime.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
Ooh, let's try
Very
and
well.
ambush at
Thank
them.
you.
Ambush them at the tree. This overseer I don't like. That Zmola didn't like. And that guy over there, man. The one when I was doing the hospital stuff. I don't like him either. There's just something up with Sasau. I guess I assume it's the biggest city in this map. Find out who works. Go and speak with Feyfar. Is Feyfar here? Because there's nothing south of the map at this point. Like south of the map is just the edge of the map. He's staying at the end. Wow, we got Ulrich, Feyfar, and me just chilling. I know. Where is he? Is he in the main part of town?
Yeah.
Where is he staying? Here. Isn't this the gravedigger's house?
That sounded like...
Oh, wait, he's in the house over. I'm looking for Feyfar. You see them?
What? Show yourself!
I'm right here. Sasau scribe. Oh. Is this where everyone's chilling? Lad, put some clothes on?
God bless you. What troubles you?
You
I
look
don't know.
different, Master.
He's on
So I
disguise.
I don't want it known that I'm in town.
I see, makes
Right.
sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I know where they get
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I'm going now.
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
Okay, I'll report to you after I find
Have you found
everything
out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapota.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's
Look for one.
sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
I
You
know
don't
him.
suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something.
Don't worry about
That's
it.
all.
Okay,
Goodbye.
I shall report to you after I've done all those things. Have I started a new quest? Why is it saved? The engraving workshop is where the blacksmith allegedly is as well, so
Maybe you should.
let's go over there. Ooh, there's a camp here. You're alright, lads.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view. People just do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
Hmm.
Does the name Rapota ring any bells for you?
Rapota, you say? Rapota. Nope, I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
Admiring the view, my arse. If you ever want to see another view again, I suggest you answer my question.
I've been more impressively threatened by my sister's
I have
baby.
better intimidation than him. Oh yeah. I guess we're gonna have to go for this.
Look, you little jester, I'm investigating a crime against the king on the direct orders of Sir Radzig. Are you really going to keep pretending you don't know anything?
Hang on. What's all this about a crime against the king? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I'll make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that. That's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit.
Name holds weight and we love it. Where is he?
Where's Rapota?
Don't know,
I don't know.
guess.
He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here. It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there. But I don't know who.
Probably the blacksmith.
Who comes to fetch them?
I don't know. Some people, they don't speak, just look mean. Take the goods and go.
Okay. I suggest you leave.
Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapota's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What? The bastard owes me 12 groschen. Damn it. Now what? Well, no use hanging around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
That's not exactly what I meant, but I guess it works. You mind if I eat some of that food? Never mind, I don't need it. Okay, now we've got highly suspicious areas in the monastery we need to investigate. Okay, so there's one here. Let's look for the blacksmith first. Seems to be one over here. Right at this corner. Vitus. Zach.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in
Yo, he's got the same face as the overseer and Nemoy. So,
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair-handed everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
I know both of these lot. I do not know you. I've never seen you.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'd like to have something made.
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you'd best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
Aha.
Okay.
Good luck then.
What about his assistant? Assistants always know. This guy
I'm
looks...
honoured that you should come to me.
Never mind.
Take care.
This guy I don't know, and this is the closest one to the blacksmith, to the monastery. You're right, Jerome. Long time no see.
Good God, you look terrible. Did someone attack you?
I look fine, don't I?
How goes the work, master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
Do you work here alone?
You've got quite a large workshop, master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone, which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The 5th scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague, or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
I doubt he's
Do
got the
remain
plague.
calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high, or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
This guy's jokes. Biblical proportions, you know. Oh my gosh. What was I gonna say? I could give him the hair of the dog potion. I literally use that to cure my alcoholism.
Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
This guy's the vocabulary is impeccable. Oh my gosh, I love the way that this guy speaks. We need to see him in the second one.
What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
I'm pretty sure it would have been his fault.
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bathmaid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
What do you know
What's he
about
like,
him?
your apprentice, Florian?
I'm
Dodgy
afraid that his
character.
exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean.
He doesn't.
At all.
Recently, for example, he
He's
told
gonna
me that
get touched,
someone was
yeah.
following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest, as though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
He owes me money. I guess that's believable.
He owes me money.
Naturally. Dice or boozing, was it? Pray do tell.
Both.
Boozing.
Sodom and Gomorrah are too good for the boy. Here you go. I'll dock his wages.
Oh no. I'll get it from him personally.
Thank you, master. You're most kind. But I'd rather get it from him myself.
If you think he'll have anything to give, please yourself. About your question, you'll find him at home, no doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you.
Is that here? What are you working on? I guess I feel like that might offend him though.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
Take care.
You know. Because that's like, oh, you working on something dodgy, mate. Is it, which chest is it in? This one? So we might have to drop a save here, lads. Oh no, this one. I'm pretty sure we can get this done. I think I might have been running out of save schnapps. I might need to get some. Crouching chameleon. Hopefully he never gets up from that seat. Ooh. It's got documents. What went up? Lockpick. Huh. Suspicious sketches. I'll go talk to him as well. And Esther. Where are the bathmaids? Oh yeah, I know where they are. Have I just skipped that whole portion of the quest though? Do you know of Esther?
Good God. What happened to your clothes?
Alright, man.
I hear you're at odds with apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of
They
her.
took her. Oh my gosh. And the bailiff did nothing about it.
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
Why are people so salty? What happened between them?
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
I don't even know what that means, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
What happened?
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
So it's kind of your fault.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
I'm not quite sure that's something to be proud of.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
She seems a bit crazy, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. What is this?
I'd like to know more about the kidnapping.
Bro, why is it end dialogue?
God be with you.
I have no idea. Baker's cellar. Oh, he meant that literally. Okay, where is the baker? I don't know where the baker is. With the pretzel. I guess, is that a pretzel? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. How do I get into the cellar? You will open it from like the side. From the outside. What have you got to eat? There's pretzels. Anyway, I think we have to go through this side. Like one of those side cellars. There it is. He's just chilling here. You got a desk? Fair enough, mate. I heard you were ill. You
God
look fine.
grant you health. How may I help you?
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Cobbler.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapota mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't
Sounds
bother.
like it does.
I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
I've got the papers. You just conversed.
You just incriminated yourself.
One man's word against another. Like I said, I'll deny everything.
I knew.
Do you really think that's going to help you? Your word means nothing. You've got the tools, the knowledge, and the workshop. The only thing missing is a motive, but I'm guessing it's money.
I don't give a fuck about money.
So what then?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
I was gonna do that, but I thought this is why you don't get the option for every single thing. That doesn't justify your actions. I'm gonna lose more reputation for this. I would like to apologize as well, but you can't do both.
That doesn't begin to justify what you did.
I don't care. This isn't about me. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
They're not even there, I'm pretty sure. Let's not.
I'll bring back your Esther.
Add more to it.
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines.
Oh my.
That's where I saw her
gosh.
last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my saviour.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
See you later.
That far? How many times, man? Can people just... I was enjoying staying in this town, investigating this, and now I've got to go all the way to Skalitz. Okay. Okay, there's an encampment here. Where I have been before. I assume they would have just used this area. And I just woke up. Save Esther. Where is she?
What's that?
Alright, lads.
What's going on there? Where are they? The pig turns.
Oh, come on. Man.
To arms! Get over here!
You horse!
You really think?
Raise the alarm! Watch out! You're dead!
How about one shot the other guy?
You call that combat?
Did he just hit his own guy?
Enough! Got me! Leave me be!
This guy's annoying me. Key to this shed. He wasn't even that looted up, you know. Oh, he's got arrows though. Nicely done. Had I just saved her stealthily? 0.1 groschen, mate. You were struggling, weren't you? You had the best armor as well. I'm not even that hungry. Where is she? I heard her speaking. She's chilling in here. Oh, I'm lockpicking it. Yeah. Esther, is that you?
They won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
But she's got a unique face.
Fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
It's not his fault.
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared than me.
She just switched up like that.
We should probably set off.
We? Okay, man, I'll go.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
Is it gonna fast travel me? Yeah, thank you, man. I don't want to do... Oh, so that's the path I was supposed to take to get there. It's only 2 o'clock. This fast travel speed is actually quite quick. Look, the time's not even moving. At the time, actually just wasn't even moving. That's how quick he was. Where is this? The baker's? He works at the baker's. What? Okay, Florian, let me talk to you now.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
Yeah, I was assaulted helping your girl.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know. Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapota.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapota. And a night they called Sir Jehzek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
So Jehzek sounds very familiar of a name. Why didn't you tell anyone?
Why didn't you tell
That's
anyone?
what I'm saying.
At first I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
Okay.
Where will I find Rapota?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He's keeping an eye on him.
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
I'll go before he
I
gets
suppose
there.
I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Good luck, and thanks for the help. Take care.
So I know where Rapota is now. Am I gonna go ambush the guy? Oh, I'd love to ambush that guy. Bro, did I walk the whole way here?
Yeah.
I've searched around the town. I searched around there where the engraver was. I didn't see him. I went to this tavern, went to that tavern. I didn't see him. I assume I need to find who works copper before like he like spawns or whatever, because I can't find him at all, and I'm not quite sure what to do other than like complete all 3 things, and then as in like the Quicksilver, saving Esther, and then the blacksmith, and then he might show up or something. Yeah, I might just save it. I might just go to sleep. I am a bit tired, I think. Sleep to save. Hopefully something happens by then. Unless they did say he works at night, so can we just like catch him at night? Wherever I assume there's gonna be a lot of noise, so that might be a good shout, to be fair. I actually don't know what to do. Oh, maybe read a book. I did buy a book off of him. Let's go sit down in bed and read a book. Great gameplay. I mean, how much more excitement do you want? We did just save someone from abduction. So, technically, you know, you gotta have the lows to have the highs. Oh, in a hut near the monastery, across a bridge, having life. What does this do? Ooh, oh, is that how I increased it? Lads, let's live the tavern life, boys. Then we'll have an extra nap. And then it should be night time, and we can catch this Zach guy, man. Because he's never been here before. I've been to Sasau. I went to everyone, and he was never here. Maybe it's like, you know, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've never seen the guy. Oh, he's not here? Swear it wasn't him. Don't lie. Hey, yo, this cow is here. Alright, lads. Just chilling. What are you looking at? I would have thought. He would have been working. The bath maids aren't even going to be open, otherwise I would have like cleaned myself up.
No. Was there much in it?
Half a dozen groschen and change.
By Christ. That was worth bending down for, eh?
Indeed. I couldn't believe it. But before I picked it up, I reckon someone must be playing a trick on me, and they were hiding in the bushes just to have a laugh. But not a soul anywhere.
That's a piece of good fortune, then. We ought to celebrate.
By all means. The best of it is, that pair of idiots Prokop and Andra were walking right ahead of me, and they never even noticed the purse. And it was lying there right in the middle of the road.
You reckon it was one of
You're a
theirs?
lucky man.
This time. But it all evens out in the end anyway.
Aye, true enough. God's millstones will grind you down eventually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of their purses, mate. You just finessed whoever you were chilling with. Oh, this guy. Who's this guy? You right, Boldy? I was joking. I'm looking for a blacksmith. Okay, since we have the time, we might as well pop this back in our chest. Do some inventory management while we wait to catch this guy. I don't see any other way of getting it done. Can we read these? Okay. And this? Oh. Nice. Bro, it's midnight. Surely at midnight he'll be there. Or is it later on? Or does he work early? I don't understand. The sun's gonna come up soon. Oh, he's not even here. It's around midnight, man. there any way I can just like find out if he's working some copper? Like most games, they have like a chest where they store the goods of traders. I assume might be in here. Easy. Oh, it's got lockpicks. I'll take those. Does that count as stealing? It's not trespassing if no one knows I'm here. Oh, well, it is, but you know what I mean. Oh. It has to be in this. Nothing in here. Copper's axe. Cooper's axe. Who's Cooper? Ain't got nothing in here. I'm so confused. Oh, can you stop moving like that? Oh, I was sure it would be in there. It's honestly been so long. I don't know what to do. Lads. No, you don't want to run away.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
What are you working on, mate?
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
I grew up in a smithy, and I'm not stupid.
What do you mean?
I've never yet seen a forge where they worked after dark.
We have a lot to do.
Really? And what about that smell? Like I said, I was raised in a smithy. I know the whiff of smelting copper.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copper sheets here, and I want you to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. But show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
What you'll get from me will be much worse, yeah. You're getting sent to the pen, mate.
If you don't cooperate, you'll be getting a lot worse than that from me.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
I'm not helping you.
You've got a cheek. Not only are you in with the counterfeiter gang, but you lied to me on top of it. You should be on your knees begging for mercy right now. I'm not trying to make a profit.
I didn't know what they were doing.
But now you do know, and you've still got the cheek to try to strike a deal with me. Sir Radzig definitely going to be hearing about this.
Yes, he will.
You're right. I'm sorry, I overstepped the mark. I certainly didn't mean to offend one of Lord Radzig's men. One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this Rapota? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all I know.
Well, that'll do me for now.
Young man, about that matter I need help with. I'll gladly pay you.
Just tell me what it is.
First, tell me what's going on.
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otter still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otter that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Not right now, maybe another
No,
time.
I don't want to get sucked into your business battles.
I see. Then I suppose I'll have to find someone else.
To be honest, I might just work for Otter. If that's possible. I don't like this guy, you know, disrespected me. Hey, Vitus! You gave me no options last time.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
Never mind, he's
Take
still
care.
giving me no options. And he's still working on it. Oh my gosh, these people. I guess we can rest for the rest of the night. I've been walking around for hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Daylight. I mean, two sets of sleep there. Oh, one before and one after we dealt with this blacksmith. I'm surprised there was nothing in his chest. Is that he was, you know, covered up quite well. Other than doing it in the night, I guess. So where does this guy hang about? Okay, he said Florian said he was gonna bait him by going to work. So do we just wait here? Where does Ulrich chill? In bed? Like upstairs. Oh, let's chill in here. We talk to him. You mind if I sit? Oh, it's too late now. Let's not tell him. Is that talking about the tree? No, I already sorted that out.
Here,
I can't ask him for information. Can't talk to him either. Doesn't do much.
Yeah.
Yellow hood, isn't that guy? He's not whistling though. I don't know if that's a true thing. Oh, it is him.
Are you Rapota by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know everything.
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bathmaid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
Are you feeling alright? Mate, you're not faster than me. I'm Usain Bolt on the rhythm. Hey, he's actually quick. He's actually genuinely quick. Yeah, but where was he gonna run to? He wasn't gonna run forever, was he?
No, I give up.
Honestly.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
Yeah, exactly.
It's in the Skalitz mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skalitz Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Okay. Who are you working for?
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jehzek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jehzek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronoff back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
Very
lucky. It's all
lucky.
the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
Who is
That's
your
who
lord?
he's working for.
Sir Jehzek of Ronoff. That's what he calls himself, although Ronoff Castle's long gone.
Alright, I guess we
What
just
happened
keep
to it?
asking him questions.
Ronoff used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronoff only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jehzek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Jehzek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Oh, this is some deep stuff, man. You know, I would let you off,
So who's
but
Sir Jehzek working for?
this is deep.
Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Jehzek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
So no more questions we can ask. Okay.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I'd prefer you just kill me here and now.
Should we just do it as self-defense? This is like high-level stuff, you know. But ain't not gonna get in trouble. We'll just say that he resisted, I guess.
As you wish.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
What, do I just like skewer him? Do we bury the guy? I can't make a grave. I just like...
Why lug that here? He should be left to rot at the crossroads or on the scaffold.
Like, where's a good place to bury the guy? Does someone want to sort him out?
That's not right.
Yeah, I know it's not
Where are you
right.
taking that rogue?
Should I take him to the grave digger? I'll put him here. You know, a nice patch of grass at least. What are these saying? Find the entrance. Secure Ulrich's help. No, I'll do this myself. He's a third party. And a third party that might not be on our side. No. Let's talk to Tobias before we go. I thought you weren't supposed to be... You were supposed to be disguised, weren't you, mate?
Greetings. What do you need?
Alright.
See you later.
He has, like... I don't know. It's time for the big part of the quest.
Have a look at these cucumbers.
There's always something going on in one of these three places. It's like a hotspot for encounters. Huh. They all just we seen that they spawned in and they all just the extra loot. I don't mind that. Okay, this guy's good. This guy's good. He's the commander or the captain. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. I'm kind of getting angry now.
What's going on there? What's that? Hey, you. Well now. What's going? What's? Ha! You get what for?
Come on, man. I can do this all day.
No more fooling around.
Yeah, there is no more fooling around now. It's a 1v1. It's a good warm-up at least. Okay. Let's get to the mine. Workshop thing. Is it where I was when I was scouting? I assume it's a different one. I don't see why it would be the same one. I might save it. Oh, no, it's doing it itself. Oh, perfect timing, I guess.
Yeah.
At least it saves it at a crucial part of the mission. Most times. Oh. Yeah. I was here before. When I came looking for Esther.
See, complaining again.
Lads, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to turn you in
Mother of God!
to the authorities.
The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage.
I'm going to enjoy.
You horse!
Where did these lot spawn from? Okay.
You shit!
Come on, lads. This isn't exactly fair, is it?
You going to cry now?
Fuck this!
I'll slaughter you!
Why it's not locking me on at all? Brilliant. Where did he just go? I don't even want to loot these guys, man. They probably got nothing.
The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on
Are
someone.
you sure you want to do this like this? You know, a
You'll get
1v1.
one for-
He thought this was gonna be easy. Absolute idiot. A two-piece kettle hat. What does that even mean? This guy had two swords as well. This guy was on it. Are they actually just chilling deep in this mine? Doing what? Getting the silver to coat it with. But what would he be doing here this time? His voice is coming from this direction. See if I can listen in.
55, so that's 7, 8, 9, 3 score.
We have to make at least another 3 score and another, but 3 would be better.
Put that sack there.
How far are these? It sounds like they're right around the corner.
Hold it for me here. No. Here, where I'm showing.
Oh no, you didn't have to sneak in. I just wanted to hear what they were talking about.
What do you want here? I don't know you.
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
Radzig Kabila, the king's hetman.
Oh, look at this guy,
I
man.
see.
I'm here to place you under arrest.
I gathered as much. And you came alone. Ha! Very daring of you, I must say.
Is it? I've literally just butchered your whole team outside twice.
I got to where I am without anyone else. Doesn't seem like I need any help.
You look capable. I could use a lad like you.
Yeah, you really think that's gonna work on me?
It's an interesting offer, but I'll turn it down if you don't mind.
By the way, who betrayed me?
Doesn't matter now. I'm not letting you know that.
That hardly matters, does it?
Do you think I won't get a chance to settle up with them?
No.
But I hope you don't imagine I'm just going to follow meekly after you like a lamb to the slaughter.
You have nowhere to go.
And where would you want to go?
Anywhere. Anywhere else is preferable to Kobila's dungeon.
Really? You can't go to Moravia. The Margrave himself is after you there. And in Bohemia, the kings may change, but the coin remains, my friend.
What do you mean?
Whoever gets to be king, they can't afford to have someone forging money.
Do you think I'm doing this on my own?
No, but when the kingdom's back in order and it'll be time to shut this little operation down, they'll be only too happy to let you take the blame. Counterfeiting money gets no clemency.
It doesn't matter. Kobila will string me up from the highest tree in any case.
Maybe, but you're very shrewd and very persuasive. And you might know a few things that are worth more than your life. It's up to you. Either you give yourself up and try to make a deal with Sir Radzig, or you'll be on the run for the rest of your life.
A deal with Sir Radzig? It's true they say he's a canny man.
If you cooperate, you stand a chance.
Oh, very well then. May as well climb straight into the maw of the beast.
So let's go. Master Feyfar will be itching to ask you a few questions.
He's actually just gonna do it. Fair enough.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Feyfar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
Is it not over? Ah, oh, please, man. This might have to be a two-parter. Or maybe just a very, very, very long episode. I was nowhere near here. Yeah, we'll just finish off the quest just to make it look nice. We can do courtship and Band of Bastards DLC as well while we're around there. So let's just get to that as well. I want to talk to the bathmaids. She's got Esther back. Is she actually like back? Oh. Since I'm here.
God bless. What can I help you with?
Never mind.
I'm
I guess-
interested in your services.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Very, very clean clothes.
A bit of everything. Heal my wounds, have a proper bath. Oh, and my garments are in need of laundering.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Hopefully it doesn't
God
take
be
too
with
long. I've got full health. Yeah. Okay. Do my clothes look fresh though? Yeah. They're very clean. I think I might need to use some the armorer's kits. Oh no, I think I just fixed something that wasn't even mine. And tailor's kit. The tailor's kit are always... Oh no, these survived. Is that all my armor fresh? I think it is. These weren't even mine. Okay. Nicely done. We'll be on our way to Rattay. Finish off this quest, do a couple of the others, and then I assume I don't even know what we're gonna do after this. They were saying it was being made in the monastery, so something with that. Unless I don't even know what this guy's name was, but he might have. What is it? Sir Jehzek. I assume he could give us a lead somewhere. Oh, Radzig. Nice of you to be outside. Oh, where are you going? Hello?
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I'd tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jehzek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
I've got to see Bernard then. He's right here. Bernard! That's not Bernard. He's wearing the same clothes as him. I guess I can just go there. I can lockpick my way into it anyway. A and B. Get the keys. Well, I guess we'll be nice and get the keys and not like lockpick a dungeon, but let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
A capon's horse is there? He's back to going to the taverns now. He just got told off for that as well. But no, it's probably just going to be a bit salty about this. Usually is when I get to do something that he wants to do.
I need the key to Jehzek's cell.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
He wouldn't. Don't take it like that.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
This guy's got a big ego, you know. Always just insecure, I don't know. He's a good trainer though. Oh.
Yeah.
Been here quite a few times. Not for myself, of course. Bit dark. Here we go.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
Radzig will keep me alive only as long as it takes to get everything I know out of me. You, on the other hand, gave me certain assurances. So I want to be sure that the secrets my life depends on end up in good hands.
Just tell me what you know.
So come on, out with it. Tell me everything you know and then we'll see.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Ulrich gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
It's that guy from... Yeah, it's that guy from when I was helping out Johanka as him, man. It has to be. Because the overseer, I don't know, man. He just seems incompetent.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends?
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Ulrich, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Let me ask it again.
Crimps? You're telling me this Ulrich is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
Yes, the dignitary.
This highly placed person at the monastery. What can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Ulrich said he probably got cold feet.
So he's a small fry pretty much, mate. He's not built for this.
This Ulrich? You reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Ulrich? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
How coincidental. That the only place he showed up was there, and you know nothing of him. I guess that's all.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I can't promise you anything.
I'll have to think about it. I don't want to annoy Sir Radzig.
No promises. Am I supposed to lock this? God, you can take him, innit? Did that take all night? No, it's just very dark down here. Do I report to Sir Radzig? Yeah.
Yeah.
He all the way up there. He might be all the way up there. He might not be all the way up there. Excuse me. Is he in this tower? Yes, he is. That's a nice place to chat.
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jehzek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
Oh. So what's the plan?
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jehzek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. So Jehzek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I think I know where I could ask. I helped at the infirmary in Sasau, and there was a wounded man there by the name of Thomas, a suspicious type to say the least. He might know something.
Good. I'd rather see you seeking out better company, but that can't be helped. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Well, that's what I try and do. I try and not mention his name as much as I can, but it ends up making me do that, and it usually works. But now I can't get out with that. I didn't promise him anything.
As you command, sir.
I guess I missed my opportunity. I didn't want to say I promised him. I wanted to say I did say if you wanted to. I didn't promise him anything, but it's done now. Whatever happens to him happens. We can just say like he might have helped him. He might have done it. He can still try and talk his way out of it, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna try and do the Capon quest and maybe talk to Teresa. We'll do the Capon quest during the night, I think. Or like, I don't know, because she doesn't seem to want to go out in the evenings, so I guess we'll just look for Capon, do that quest, do the Teresa quest.
Yeah.
And then do the DLC.